Hello, it's Patrick, and welcome to some more electric car news live while I'm waiting, which is actually isn't very long. I've only got about 5 minutes before I can continue on my trip. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold. Anyways, I thought I'd use this time sitting in the Tesla to kind of chat about a few things. One is driving in the cold with a cold. So it's about 15 degrees or so. It was significantly colder earlier in my journey. I'm traveling from Cheyenne, Wyoming back to Riverton, Wyoming, and it is using a bit more energy to get where I'm going, but the distance between superchargers is very minimal, and I would like to stop. I don't like driving for 4 hours at a time, so I'm cool with stopping in Laramie to get a nice good full charge, and then continuing on to Rawlins, Wyoming, and then going to Riverton, Wyoming. So basically I got about enough time to kind of stop at the supercharger, use the bathroom, grab some snacks, and go. But because it's cold, I got about an extra 5 minutes to spare. So instead of the normal like 10 minutes, I'm got about 15, which I timed it once when we were on a trip. Last time we took a gas vehicle, I think we had a rental or something because the Tesla was being repaired. It took about 20 minutes to go. Everybody unload from the car and go use the bathroom and get their snacks and pay for them and pay for the gas and all that stuff. And I had to stand outside in the cold for like 3 or 4 minutes filling up the tank, which is not fun when it's sometimes as cold as -20. I think the last time I did a live video, I was on my way to or from CES in Las Vegas, and it was -20 when I left Riverton, Wyoming. And we get all these things, this weird FUD and this impression that's going around that the general public has that EVs are no good in the winter. And that couldn't be furthest from the truth. Norway sells more electric vehicles than new vehicles, and there's several other cold countries that prefer EVs. And it's like I was looking at a post on X this morning, and they were comparing it to like your phone. So your phone, you charge it at home at night, and you don't take your phone to the Apple store whenever you need to recharge it. It's like crazy. So in a gas car, you can't refill it at home. You got to take it to, the gas station to refill it, which seems crazy after you own an EV. Like, why do that unless you're, far away from home, which is the case on a long trip. The trip that I made to CES and back was about 1,500 miles, and yeah, I didn't have any issues, but I think it added, like, on my stops, a couple minutes each stop versus normally going in the summertime. And part of that reason, in addition, isn't just the cold, having to use more energy for heat, but also I put on winter tires because we have horrible roads in the wintertime. It's unpredictable how often or how bad the snow and ice are. And a lot of people think, well, you just get all season tires and you're good all year round. But after getting a Tesla that had summer tires in the winter, I found out, holy cow, is that bad? And then I was doing some research, and I found a lot of people were just getting winter tires for the winter and summer tires for the summer, because the all seasons were kind of like splitting the baby. They're like, well, they're not that great in the summer, and they're not that great in the winter. But winter tires, a lot of the road closures that they have around here due to snowstorms require winter tires or snow chains or winter tires and all-wheel drive or chains. So it does make a huge difference, like the stopping distance on having real winter tires. And it's more about the cold than anything else, like how cold it is and how much grip they have on the ice and snow. Yeah, you have to watch some videos to really see the difference. But yeah, it makes it feel way safer and way more stable when you have winter tires if you live in a cold climate, to have them on during the winter. So like between November and April. I don't know, it depends on the year. Some years the winter seems to last longer than others. Anyways, I posted in the description I'd be talking about a Cybertruck. And a friend of mine that I met at a podcast expo about 15 years ago now, when my wife was pregnant with 17 years. She was pregnant with my oldest son, who's now 17 years old. And he's in college, and he's on the honor roll. It's pretty cool. But anyways, we met him and his wife, and they're really cool. And they ended up getting a Tesla, and they just got their Cybertruck. And he was showing me a few things, and I posted it on the channel if you haven't seen. There's less charging options on the Cybertruck at the moment because it doesn't support the CCS adapter. And as far as I know, he was the very first one to try the CHAdeMO adapter, because where he lives, there's some CHAdeMO chargers, and he used to use them frequently with his other Tesla. And that was no dice. It just said it's not supported. Something could probably be fixed with a software update for compatibility, both on the CCS and the CHAdeMO. They'll probably make a physically different one if they make one for the CCS. We'll see. He also pointed out, I asked him if are there panel gaps, or what's the build quality like? How does that Cybertruck doing? And he said one of the doors is really sharp. It's got it looks like it's got a couple little burrs that just weren't sanded off or something. But he says it cuts like a razor, or like a serrated edge of a serrated knife or something, because he was cleaning it with a microfiber cloth and it ripped right through. So he sent me a video of it, and I posted it on the channel in our shorts, and it's sure enough. I was telling him he should try and peel an apple with it, but it's not quite that kind of sharp. Now he could contact the service center, and they'd probably sand it down or fix it, and he admits he probably needs to do that, but he hasn't yet. So it's not like Tesla's avoiding him or anything. He just hasn't even complained. Anyways, yeah, so the Cybertrucks are getting out there to real human beings, not just people that are employees of Tesla or large shareholders, investors, and things like that. It's pretty cool. Can't wait to get mine, although I might have to hold off a little bit because electric vehicle their values drop dramatically with all of the price changing that Tesla did, and the EV tax credits. So the combination of those two things, a lot of people jumped out and got new vehicles, and then the older vehicles, there's a surplus of them, which actually I think is great for people to get in. Right now is the best time to buy an electric vehicle, because you can get a great deal on a new one, and you can get even a better deal on a used one. And if you get it from a dealer, you can get another $4,000 off if it's under $25,000. And if you're a buyer, that's great, because there's a lot of options now under $25,000. You can actually get a Tesla for around 20 grand now, a used one that's actually still got a good long warranty on its battery and still very usable. If you're just tuning into this and watching, the chat is live, so I can kind of respond to a couple questions here. I'm going to stick around for about 2 more minutes, and then I got to head out. I got to get going. I got to get home. Thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in, and keeping me company while on the road, and letting me kind of speak my mind about EVs. There didn't used to be a lot of owners here in Wyoming when I started doing this about 10 years ago on the channel. But now there's a few more, so it's kind of cool. I got some people locally that I'm able to talk to about EV things, and that's probably why I haven't posted as much as I used to on the channel. But I still appreciate being able to go through the comments and answer questions and kind of make new videos. I've also gotten to try out a lot of cool new little products and offer codes and discounts for people that want to give them a shot. One is this EV IQ charger that they sent me that has a higher rating for outdoor cold temperatures. So I just shot the video. I'll post it here in the next day or two. It's cool. It's a little tiny box wall charger. It's J1772, so you can put an AX adapter on it, and I'm sure they'll eventually have an AX version of it, but it's very affordable. It's less than the Tesla version, and it comes with a plug for a NEMA 1450, so you can plug it into like a regular RV outlet and use it up to 40 amps, or you can hardwire it and do 48 amps. But the cool thing is, like, if you live in a climate like here, the days when it's like -40, the cable doesn't freeze up. It's much more pliable. It works. And then the connector is not like plastic or um, easily chipped, like scraped metal. It's kind of like a rubberized coating. So it's kind of the neatest connector I've seen. Anyways, I'll post in the comments below the code, but I can't. It's a pretty good discount if you use the code that they gave me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching so much. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will be back again soon, and with more detailed news video with all the B-roll clips and stuff about what I'm talking about, as well as some different reviews. I've got like 3 products that have been sent to me, and I get emails literally every day on products to review, but not most of them. Most of them don't fit. Like, there's a few cool ones out there, and I'm like, yeah, I could use that. I know people watching the show could use that, so we'll go ahead and do a little review on it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.